Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world famous Stand Up Honolulu. We are about to start. Yeah, that's good. All right, cool. We're about to start. Welcome to the Thursday night comedy forum. Yay! I'm your host, Pepper Lamb. This is my co-host, Davey. I'm sorry, DJ Wonderlust. My bad. I don't want to. Her government name, she's hiding. She's hiding from Cat Williams. But we're here. We're good. Yeah, you see, I'm rocking the new swag. You want to go on my website, grab some of this Evil Genius tees. We got the drip.
Can it see it from here? In case you can't see it from here.
Oh yeah. I'm good with the camera angles.
It is?
Bam.
Okay.
Marked safe. Shameless plug. For you people that are actually here for this live, the website's not up yet, so don't go there. Just talk to me. Just talk to me. It's on Shopify, and I'll have it up in within 24 hours. But by the time this hits the YouTube, bam, it is what it is. Welcome. Comedy Forum. This is the podcast you didn't know you needed. And we discuss random topics from the week and flow with them. Normally we have a third person with us, but because Miss DJ Wonderlust was away on Christmas holiday sabbatical, she just got back. I'm being selfish this week. It's just gonna be me and her talking shit. How was your holiday?
It was actually pretty awesome. Really, really amazing. I went home to see family in Washington, D.C., and then I was in Atlanta, and then I was in Big Island, and I still can't believe how much cheaper it was to go from Atlanta to Big Island, so I stayed for a couple of days to see what it was like, and I got to see fam, I got to take a break, and came right back into the flow of this semester.
Did you pick out the plot of your weed farm in Big Island?
I did.
You did?
I did, yes.
Good.
I'm ready.
I'm not a weed guy. I don't even grow weed, but when I retire and move to Big Island, I am.
Yeah. And that's the place. That's the place.
Right, the deal, dog. That volcano speaks to me. I don't know what it says, but it speaks to me every time I come by, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll be back. Don't worry, bro. I got you. Yeah, just the Pele. Yeah.
I haven't been in that area yet. I really want to. I didn't have enough time. I was probably there for not even a full 48 hours, but that's my next. I have to go back after that experience for sure.
Some of my wife's family has some land there. Yeah. If they croak, I'm gonna take it over. I don't think we're actually. I think it's like an aunt or something, but I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna take it over. They're gonna be like, why is this black guy taking this Asian people's land? And I'm like, hey, this is the new world order. This is what it is. We take it over.
Reparations by proxy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would love to find somebody on the Big Island that has land that I could put, even just rent to put a tiny home on or something. I would love to do something like that. I'd love to do that on this island as well, but specifically over there.
It's hard to get land over here, but over there, definitely, I would go mobile home. I would even ship a mobile home over there. So that way, every time the volcano came, we just drive a little bit over. We good. We got this.
That's the thing about tiny homes too, because they're zoned as mobile homes here, and some of them are on wheels. So that's also one of the reasons why I went to those them zones. Some of them zones aren't insurable. So
for people on the mainland, when you see the news of the volcanoes going off and you feel bad for the people whose houses are burning, don't. Just don't. So we all know how insurance is a ripoff. Well, insurance will not insure those homes.
Yeah.
So that's That's how dumb you are. If the insurance people that rip you off won't take your money, they're like, nah, you in zone 3, yeah, nah. So zone 6 and 7, we got you, but zone 3 and less, nah.
Yeah, nah.
Your shit gonna burn up. We ain't paying for it.
No.
Plain and simple.
I mean, I still feel bad for him, but damn.
Nah, I don't feel bad because honestly, what people don't realize, it's the man. The big rich investors are just trying to get a hold of that land early, so then they can pass it down and be like, "Oh, I got this for dirt cheap," and now the volcano's not a factor
anymore. So then it's
Anymore.
but it was still a
Yeah.
factor, and then that's your
Yeah. So,
okay.
So the billionaires are getting ripped off, or the billionaires have to lose their homes and then build again.
That makes me feel a little
Tax write-offs.
Yeah.
So, so, is what it is. Speaking of tax write-offs, it's.
I just don't know where you're gonna go with this.
I don't know where I was gonna go with it, but it sounded like a great transition, right?
I thought you were gonna start talking about kids. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought about that, but then I read the room.
What did the room tell you?
The room told me I'd be talking to myself. So I said that. Oh, and Reese is back there. Reese would fill me on those tax deductions.
Take a couple more.
Thinking write-offs though. Right now, one of our former presidents is being sued by several different entities, but those are a couple of those lawsuits, and these are just the civil ones, not even the criminal ones, are dimmed around his charities and services and some of his businesses that were done and services that were not paid for and fronts and that kind of deal. So I ask you people on tax write-off aspects of things, if basically what one of our former presidents did, and his son-in-law and one of his sons was use the charity to pay for their appearances for like an event. Like basically it was just it was a like let's just say, for lack of a better, it was like some kind of fundraiser event, and they used the charity to get paid for their public appearances for that fundraiser event. Only the charity wasn't really doing anything.
Right.
They just used it to move the money through.
Got it. Okay. So it's like, this person's coming here sponsored by a charity that's not doing anything but paying for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what I ask of you guys is, and I knew this was going to happen, nah.
Oh, wow.
Queen.
Wow. You wanted to get the last bit of juice out of that thing, didn't you? Wow. No. He wanted to do this. He knew what was coming. And is this the like...
All right, so...
were you doing your own like telephone hold music?
I just did my whole
Your
elevator
whole-
music while y'all was doing the whole deal. Yeah. It was,
Already.
so, doing that whole deal. So I asked you folks, what fake children's fund would you create to use your tax deductions and funnel your money and handle your business off of the deal? Yeah, I know it's a fucked up question. But most charities are not, I won't say that. There are a lot of charities that are created just for that manner, just to move shit through.
Absolutely.
You're just like, oh, what do y'all really do, Ronald McDonald House? Okay, you got 8 sick kids in each house, but sorry.
Oh.
Ronald McDonald's Charities does a lot for those 8 kids. However,
Oh my God.
when you look at the McDonald's empire,
Okay.
it is not a hamburger company. Does anybody know what it is?
What?
Anyone out there?
It's
What?
land.
Land. McDonald's is a real estate company. It is the main deal of all of their shit. They just sell burgers to help pay the rent in some of those properties.
That's why them burgers are terrible.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, the Ronald McDonald House is one of those houses charity deals that is part of the real estate company, and so then they put like the 8 sick kids in there and take photos and wheel them around, but it's real estate game, baby. It's all about that money. It's all about that volcano money.
Damn.
Yeah. So.
That blew my mind a little bit.
What I've decided in 2024 is that fuck it, the world is evil. Let's play. So I am going to start a charity for black kids that can't swim, and I'm gonna teach them scuba diving. Yeah, and basically what it's gonna do is just get me and my family free trips to tropical places other than Hawaii. So it's like, oh, I got to teach some more scuba diving kids because there's not enough black kids scuba diving, and and guess who I got to bring with me? Oh, my daughters who are instructors and are also getting paid.
So they never learn how to swim. Is that what happens? Is that what happens?
Now, technically, you're learning how to scuba.
That's why I say they never learn how to swim.
You don't need to swim for scuba. You got the tank, you got the whole deal. You can't use those motions underwater. You'll be lovely to a shark if you try and swim like that underwater with your scuba tank on. You want groupers to come and bite your foot and suck on your toes? You don't want a grouper sucking on your toes. I'm just saying. So, that's what my charity is. We're going to have little black kids scuba diving all around the world, and it's going to be dope. All around the world, same song. Danny, I know you're thinking about it. What's your fake charity?
Well, first
What's
I just
up?
like saying that is way worse than I could have ever come up with. I think
I'm an evil
you can
genius.
take
This is how
black
we roll.
children and not teach them how to swim by teaching them how to scuba dive. Just be in water, but not know how to oh my gosh. All right.
Did you see that Kevin Costner movie?
Which one?
Where the water world, where it was like actually just the world, and it got flooded with the polar ice caps. I'm preparing them for the future. Boom. Who's donating? Let's go. I got one back there. Look, your little black kids can't scuba dive, can they? See? Bam! Bowling! Who else got evil genius minds going on here? With your pink hair, what you doing? You starting a hair dye school for cutters in the 8th grade? And teach them how to dye their hair to keep from cutting on themselves, and then
Oh my God.
it takes you.
It's stress relief, okay?
Stress relief. Okay, fair enough. So then, you get to take them to Paris Fashion Week and be there soon and go to his crib and do all that kind of stuff. No? All right. Yeah, it's dope. I'm giving y'all brilliant ideas.
Look at
You
you not
sitting
looking
there
over here. Look,
speechless.
look, they're not looking at you. Keeping them in a peripheral way, like, don't look at her, don't look at her. Like, I can keep going with this as long as they don't look at her.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Evil. Come on, bring it.
I was thinking maybe I could start a league, like a basketball league for special needs kids.
Okay.
That way I could win.
Oh. Ooh. therapy for people with low self-esteem.
Yep.
So you get in the special needs exercise,
All right.
and teaching them camaraderie, and teaching them. You're not really teaching them basketball. Let's be real.
No.
But you're teaching them camaraderie.
Yes.
And getting them exercise.
Yep.
And then you bring all your boys who just got broken up with by their girlfriends, all the bros, and all the guys who just got kicked out of the military because they were whatever it is, and they get to dunk on the special needs people.
Right.
And everybody, it's a win-win.
Yep.
I like it. I like it. I like it. What more evils out there? Come on. What you got? What you
I
got?
could turn the cutters into tattoo artists.
Ooh!
You know what I'm saying?
Boom!
It's like artistic expression.
Spin.
You know.
Oh.
Love it. Love it. Cutters into tattoos. We'll call it slices and dices. I'm thinking the logo, the t-shirts, I already got you. A big knife with some dice. Oh yeah, we got this. Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna raise money for whale research and then just hang out at SeaWorld.
Well,
Okay.
see, but they done kicked all the animals out of SeaWorld.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
All of them?
Not all of them, you're right. But the whales, though.
That's
What's
good
cr-
news, I guess.
A weird stat. Most of the people killed by killer whales were killed in captivity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Ever.
I think it's all.
Ever in life. No, there's been a couple of weird incidents that have happened.
But I think it's normally with
The
the
yachts.
boats. Not
The yachts,
they don't go after
yeah.
people in the water like ever, from what I've heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
There still have been a couple of like weird feeding frenzy incidents where some people got hurt
Oh.
by the killer whales.
So,
it was not intentional. but-
Outlying
Yeah.
outliers.
Yeah,
You're
and
stuck.
then like anytime one of those boats wrecks and somebody drowns or whatever, that still gets put on the whale.
Right.
That gets put on their boats.
Wow.
But they're
Yeah.
this, from what I've heard, they're pretty.
Other books.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, they're very intelligent creatures.
Oh,
They, and they have
extremely.
language between themselves and everything.
Extremely.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. There was a Russian one, not a killer whale, but a little beluga that they trained, and all of a sudden, like when they first found it, it had like some weird collar on it, and then now it still rolls around and hangs out with people in like one of the seas near Russia, or one of
That's
the
nuts.
like Baltic seas or whatever. And they're just like, oh yeah, y'all train this, y'all was using this to train this to do some shit.
Yeah.
And then now it's like roaming free, and like people see it all, they're like, no, they play toss with it and shit. Like they think it was trained to seek out mines,
Oh wow.
but it was some kind of Russian experiment shit, and then he just started popping up.
So now he's the
And for those wondering what beluga whales look like, they look like fat dolphins. Almost like look like special needs dolphins, like around the forehead and shit. If you need a better visual. But they're smart. They're smart. They got it.
They were trying to teach them water.
How many times can I make Davey's sigh
I know.
tonight?
I'm like, she just looked concerned the whole time.
So, so here's the thing too. Like, it's just. I mean, of course, it's like my background as well. So I'm a former special education teacher. So that's even more. I'm just like, it's not even. When you see my face, for those of you who are new to this, I am like the moral compass of this. My face is the moral compass of this.
Yes.
I think you better
And I
than
just
me.
be thinking about it. I know. I'm just like, listen. No, I just have the nosebleed seats in hell.
That's fine.
You are like in the
Oh,
front.
yeah.
And I am just trying to maintain my nosebleed seats. Like that's all.
If I'm gonna be at the show, I'm gonna be on stage.
That's right. That's totally
That's
fine.
just how
You
it
are.
goes.
That's right.
That's just
And
how
I
it rolls.
just, I would like to melt a little slower. That's all. That's all. That's all. So all the things that are going on in my head is the imagery and everything that
So
you're
you're
talking
telling me
about.
you haven't thought of a fake charity yet? Okay.
Okay, my fake
Bam,
charity.
Bam, thank you.
Shut up. My fake charity would be it would be one of those balloons. What kind of balloons are they? Like balloon animals.
Okay.
Make balloon animals. And people could buy balloon animals, and you could buy one or you could buy two, and the other one would go to, I don't know, some underserved community or something.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's weird. So,
It
like,
is.
would the balloon animals do anything?
Um,
Or are you just really just selling bullshit as balloon animals to people and calling it charity?
yeah, no,
Okay.
number two. So yeah, so
Okay.
yeah, basically
Okay.
we make some really odd ones, right? Like some ones are like, wow, I've never seen that one before.
Okay.
Maybe they're like, I don't know, made out of some kind of sustainable plastic or some shit. I don't know, something where it's like sustainable balloon animal,
I like
and it's
it,
like,
though.
and then it's like if you buy, you can buy two, or no, every time you buy one goes to this other village somewhere.
Oh, I like
For
that.
them to play with.
Now I'm picking up
And
what
you
you put
deliver
down. Because it's just
Yeah.
like, hey, we need food and water. It's like, no, here's an elephant.
Here's a balloon animal. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Because if people are smiling, then they're not hungry.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm
Yes.
with you. I'm with you. Guys over here, y'all got any evil charity that y'all would start? No? Picking up anybody evil charities back there? Ray Zone, I know you got something.
Oh my God.
I didn't exactly have a charity, but I'd like to rent an office space for a charity that I would control or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then I could bill the bill to have somebody pay the bill for the office space, and I could hire a secretary to be the receptionist, and I could run this office space and then get money from government for having that charity, you know, and using the rental space. you
So
know.
no more regular shit then.
What's the charity?
Yeah, what's the
Right,
whole
what's-
point
what's the
is
charity?
some kind of fun evil charity,
Yeah.
not just put some chick at a desk and be like, hey, haha.
Oh
make
no,
money.
maybe that's what. No, they made jobs. He made jobs.
Oh, he made
He made jobs with the government money. It was like it is a job creator. It was a one job creator, but
Gotcha.
yeah.
It's a little bit on a tangent, so.
This is kind of a sick twist to that, but I feel like it fits for him.
No.
Maybe you could take like maybe if you took it into like a, you know, get people off the street, like take maybe like prostitutes and give them jobs in an office, and then he's the boss.
Oh.
So then
Okay.
that's not my idea. That was his idea. That's what he was trying to
Okay, I
say.
like it.
Gotcha.
Just-
Gotcha.
Can I say that?
Pros for pros. Got it. Okay, I got it. Okay, cool. Another little twist, just specific to him.
Oh no.
I would adapt your charity to take old comics to do impressions and just like have them go through like these schools in his offices of just have it just I just see rooms of old comics doing impressions. It's just like just one room, just like just old comics doing impressions, and like just so they could find their crew, just so they could find their group, and then they could be like a thing. They could,
Oh,
like,
so it'd be like a coalition.
a coalition.
Yeah,
Yeah,
doesn't
A
sound evil.
coalition.
yeah.
It doesn't sound evil, but I like the idea.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's like, what if it's like?
Well, you
men-
haven't heard all the impressions.
Well, what about recruitment? What about recruitment? Would they recruit other people
Yeah.
to join?
No, see,
Yeah.
that's
And so then there's
that's why
mentorship?
we put them all together. It's like once
Yeah.
they're done with the leper colony on Molokai, we can just throw them all there. That way they don't infect the rest of us.
Oh.
It's the humane solution.
There it is. There it is.
Damn.
Yeah.
You were the least evil with your last one, and then that part? It just.
The pendulum swinging.
Oh, I see. I see. Oh,
Some good evil in this room. I
Oh.
like it. I like it.
there's a lot. There's a lot.
Solid. All right. I think we did topic one. No.
What was topic one? What was it?
Whatever.
Oh, evil charities.
So yeah, evil charities.
Yeah, and presidents.
so-
yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yes. Now, the other link to this, as we go into the background of, I've been looking at Epstein's list a little bit this week, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate. This isn't me
Oh,
going
yeah.
bad. This isn't me going bad. This is a legitimate statement. All right. So, when people hear the name Epstein's List, they don't necessarily, they just hear a name on it. No one actually does the research on, okay, why was that person's name on the list? They just hear, oh, Clinton was on the list. Oh, Hillary was on the list. That must mean he was fucking little boys and shit down at the island. And you hear shit like, you know, DiCaprio was on the list, and Chris Tucker was on the list, and all these other names. Like, when you really just like, it's not necessarily a list, it was just named somewhere in the documents. So that means at some point in time, their business, whether knowing or not, had done business with Epstein, and or Epstein Air, or at one of his business fronts off of the thing. So I honestly think it's a little bit unfair to just be like, oh, their name's on the list, or it was on the document somewhere, and then like, cause you hear all these crazy, you're like, why isn't this person going down? And why isn't this person in jail? Because you automatically think the name was on the document, they were doing the worst shit. But it's just like, nah, I wasn't even there, just my company had done some shit and worked with the deal, and now I'm on this fucking court deposition off of the fluff. So that was it. There's no evil in there.
I didn't know. You can never tell until it happens.
Yeah.
You know, you said something about the devil and the advocate. I just had to, you know.
But the people that did do fucked up shit on that,
We know why Michael Jackson. So.
Michael Jackson's name was on that list 7 times though.
yeah, but for what though?
I don't know, but why was his name on the list 7 times?
What's we gotta find
So
out?
you just missed everything I just said.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
Chris Tucker's name was on that list too.
I mean,
Down with Chris Tucker.
Wow.
So
You know what I thought was?
Extra.
You know what I thought was like? I couldn't help myself. They were talking about, you know, apparently, I guess whoever Epstein had said that he had stopped like fucking with Trump because he was a crook. And I'm like, do you know how fucked up you gotta be for a pedophile to like separate himself from you? Like, yeah, no, I don't fuck with that man. Little boys, yes, but not that man.
I don't know. This is the devil's advocate weirdo shit. I don't know if Epstein was a pedophile. I haven't read up on what he did. He was definitely a pimp for pedophiles, though.
Yeah. So, I definitely, I think, I don't know from what I read. So, we'll
Now
leave
that's
it.
an evil charity.
Yeah.
Oh no!
How do you stay in love please now?
Yeah. No, I think from what came out this week, the reason I use that term in particular, but I would definitely, I'll still go back and make sure.
on the island?
I think kid fucking though is one of the few crimes that would be guilty until proven innocent. Here's why: if you had a kid, you're probably not willing to introduce them to anyone on that list right now. Like, not in the legal sense, but right now, anybody on that list, you're at least weary that they're on there. In my head, no?
You are Americanized, sir. In the aspect of their women's rights are not necessarily how they roll throughout the rest of the world, especially like throughout the Arab world, throughout recently as far as some of the Far East stuff, where it's just like if you don't have a son, they was just, you couldn't have that extra baby in China. You think all those people just went to the one kid rule? No, there's all types of abandoned kids out there off of the deal where they just, I'm not taking care of it. Whatever. Take it to somebody. So where you said as in parents wouldn't want to introduce them, there's a lot of parents that are just like, well, I can't take care of them. You're gonna do something.
Oh no, I'm saying you had a kid. I'm not saying that there's not people out there.
Oh, okay.
I know there's people out there. I'm just saying, like, if you saw, right now, you probably wouldn't, like, normally if Leonardo DiCaprio was walking down the street, you're like, oh shit, that's a
Right.
celebrity. Right now, you might be,
Like,
let's go this way.
Right. So you're saying in the
That's
court
all
of
I'm getting at.
American public opinion,
That's what I'm getting
if
at.
you on this list right now, it's not like you're going to just like rush up to this person and
Right.
introduce them to your
And we
child.
don't read.
Right.
You think we're gonna read through it?
Right.
Well, yeah, as I was looking through there was a lot of names on there that I like didn't. I'm like, no one said anything about this person. I didn't even know they was on their
Yeah.
thing, but it was literally just some business association of
Yeah.
business associations. Like, oh, you never even met the person.
Well, for DiCaprio, I mean, this goes back to the 90s. He might have been one of the kids getting fucked.
Very fair. Very
But
fair.
also-
I mean, he might have just been hanging out with his brothers and sisters and
He
going to
just
visit
on the
them.
menu.
You never
I don't know
know.
about that, bro.
You never know.
If we know it's operating.
Exactly.
I'm feeling this evil vibe tonight. I'm feeling
I
it.
know you are. I know you are.
I'm feeling it.
I feel like this might be a record of size. I'm not even gonna lie. This is
So.
damn.
Isn't
Sorry.
it crazy that they just gave us like Stephen Hawking and everyone laughed and now we don't think about it anymore?
Exactly, because everyone was trying to figure out how was he diddling people with a keyboard, but
Oh, he wasn't doing the diddling.
yeah,
He was just, you know.
yeah,
playing
but
with it.
like, what do you have? You have like the bouncer be like, hey, go over there and wipe up his drool.
Yeah.
That's
Did you know what it was?
oh, it's like midget wrestling, and then
Well, he had
kids
little
and-
people solve complex equations on a board, jump up and do it.
Yeah.
Which is like, what's the funniest thing we can throw to the American public to get them to laugh?
to
tweet about
ignore
it,
all the rest of this shit.
Yeah, go back to work.
Yeah. I would just go by every person, just dig through. Hey, how'd you know this guy? Just write jokes about all of them and then make up the rest. Fuck it. Fuck it. Saul, any evil charity you want to start, bro? Then we're gonna start the open mic.
No, I
No?
didn't think about that
No.
Yo.
Fine, Saul. Don't be evil. Whatever.
I was really looking forward to your evil charity, fam. I was.
What about feed the children, but you change your name to the children?
That's simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of want to have like maybe 3 steps just for separation. Yeah.
No
I would-
preferences.
I just thought of something else. I would start a charity for people that I hate.
Okay.
So, how could we do this? I think-
Okay. Build self-confidence of young white men.
No.
Oh no! No, I'm thinking
We
more.
get a lot of money for that, though.
Yeah, we
We
would.
would get a lot of money.
We would, and they wouldn't have to ever do anything.
Yeah, it's, oh.
We're gonna keep it with the kids. So,
Young ones, young white men.
so I'm thinking.
2000 years in county.
I'm thinking Christmas caroling, brother. And I'm thinking that we hire at-risk youth, whether they can sing or not. And the charity would be to obviously support them and give them jobs. But their job would be to go around 10 at a time to my enemies and just sing outside their houses all
But,
night.
hey, hold up.
Or their jobs or whatever, but specifically my enemies.
But all those kids are deaf and mute, so they don't even know what they sound like.
Oh, bam. Bam.
I didn't think that could get worse.
Oh yeah, of course it could.
I should have known.
And then we could have them maybe rappers come in and teach them how to like rhyme and do songs, and then so now instead of regular Christmas carols, they have to hear deaf mute people try and mumble rap.
It would just sound like they were trying to talk. Like
That would be
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
But it would be hilarious if they were to try to do Christmas Carol. It'd be like,
But that just sounds like you though.
It does. No, he even had like some tone to it.
Yeah. Like he had done it before.
You've been practicing.
I have.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
All right. Which one of my regulars wants to host open mic?
I'll do it after I pee.
Alvin?
I just want to know what you think about Cat Williams' interview, actually.
Oh, I
Okay.
forgot to talk about that.
Oh yeah, we got you. Okay.
I like Cat Williams, just to let you know.
Oh, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
No offense to your opinion, but yeah, that doesn't. I don't acquiesce to whatever people
No,
feel.
you can do that. Let's do. Let's do.
I, as an old black man, didn't like it. I, as a comedian, thought it was hilarious. I, as a father, feel like the world is dumb and we need reading comprehension. I know he lied a lot in it.
A few times.
I also know a lot.
A few times.
He lied more than he told the truth. However, I'm not even going to name drop. Someone very famous and familiar with the situation said to me over the weekend, the great thing about Cat Williams, whether performing, whether whatever, he says things in a manner that are fun and entertaining, whether it's the truth or a lie. You can't often tell the difference. That's how good of an orator he is. So, as a comedian that knows, that is in the profession and knows some of the names that he spoke of on a personal basis, and I'm very familiar with almost every situation that he brought up. Within a 2 to 3 degrees of separation of people that were involved in those things. I can tell you it was mostly hyperbole and mostly entertainment.
Okay, well, we don't agree.
Two things I know for a fact are he stated on there that he never takes anybody on tour that he doesn't feel is funnier than him. False. I've done 3 of his shows.
I don't think you're funnier than him.
Exactly. I don't either. And I'm sure he doesn't either. One of those shows I was at, he actually flew people from LA to Hawaii to perform on the big stage of Blaisdell there. They completely got booed off stage.
Sometimes that happens.
Have you ever heard of anyone being booed in Hawaii?
Sometimes.
It took them 10 years on the rail before anybody got mad. And that shit still ain't rolling.
Well, let's just say this, right? Okay, they bombed, right? So that would then say that
Once again, he's taking
that
people
would be
on the road.
hyperbole because those people are not funnier than him if they bombed,
Yeah.
right? So that would be a hyperbole statement,
Yeah.
which means.
What do you think the truest statement is that he made?
The books.
Goddamn
In
right.
his interview, I believe a lot of stuff that they use his comments and his kids to like represent whatever the story is for the Kings of Comedy. I believe that Centric Entertainment doesn't have things going on like he say he does. I think Steve Harvey is a country bumpkin. I do.
Okay.
Like all day, every
So,
day.
okay, so country bumpkin, that's an opinion.
Well, it is my opinion. You asked me for my opinion. I'm
Yeah, I
giving
get
my
it, but
opinion,
I
so
said, what do you
get
think
it.
was the most truthful things?
Well, all those things are actually accurate to what I felt about those comedians.
So wait, were you asking for opinion, or what do you think was fact? Is that
Yeah, what
do you
was
think is
actual
fact?
fact? Because that's also, to say that Cedric doesn't have all these things going on, that's also non-factual at all.
Yeah.
He's
but-
got a show in syndication that's for 6 years, like top 5 on CBS. That's not having shit going on. Sorry.
There's those things that I felt like he was lying. And you can tell like when he's like stumbling upon the words and like trying to figure out his way out. But also I felt like there's some things that are accurate, like they're stealing his, because that's how it was in the past. You know, like you hear it, you like transfer it, like you're not important, therefore I will take that and sell it because I have a venue to sell it at.
I get what you're saying.
Of course you do.
And I don't disagree with you. I honestly think some of the more truthful things that he was saying was on some of those incidents in the past. However, we were getting his spin on them, and we were getting a whole lot of opinion on those types of things.
Yeah, that's his side of the story.
Yeah. So, do you believe he runs a 4.340?
Do I believe that he's a hyper little man? Yes, I do.
Yeah, but that's
The
not what he
run.
said.
The run. the run, the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, the football run, whatever they do.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Can he run as fast as he said he could run?
So
I believe there's someone who
I-
holds
I'm
the
not
stopwatch that is
like,
the
I
only guy
haven't
allowed to
seen
hold it
it.
for.
Designated stopwatch.
If you tell me you cannot that, I will believe you until you prove me otherwise. I like to do that.
I believe he thinks he can.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but I believe you.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it fact. That's my whole point. Like the fact that Cat Williams believed a lot of what he was saying does not mean that it was actually true.
I actually fancy him, but yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I feel like, from, as I stated first as a black man, what bothers me was we're still fighting for equality, and and everybody knows that, especially when you get to entertainment and whatnot, the systems get completely unfair. Even more so, they're skewed. So you have all these guys who are also successful. Yes, things get catty from behind. Yes, there's backstabbing. Yes, there's egos and fighting and that kind of deal. But why air that out when nobody's talking about that? Why make us look bad? Why make it look, work together? Okay, look, we've had beef in the past. Let's grow up, squash our beef, and work together as people, as entertainers, not even as black people. Let's say entertainers, so we can all get paid more.
Yeah, I think, I definitely agree with you on that. I think that